Hey, I'm Carlos Garcia, and today we're doing something a little bit different. So I never do fresh crack reviews, and I almost do always blinds. Today I'm not doing that. Today I'm gonna know which glass is both of these, and these are both fresh cracks. I just cracked them maybe 10 minutes ago, maybe 15 minutes ago. I wanted some air in the glass, but we're gonna get into these. The reason is I was actually supposed to do my July haul video for today, and I got both these bottles this week. I traded a Coy Hill, Jack Daniel's Coy Hill from 21 for the Heaven Hill 22. And I traded the batch 3 that I mistakenly gotten. I was supposed to get the 4, but whatever. I traded the 3 for the 5. Now, if I was selfish, I would have traded it for the 4 because that was my favorite bourbon last year. But I figured here's my opportunity to get the 5 for this year to review it for the channel so that, you guys know my opinion on it anyways. So I haven't seen too many reviews on the 5, so I have no idea if it's even good or not. And what I want to do eventually is compare it to the 4. I want to compare the Heaven Hill 22 versus the 19, which I have a little bit left, so it'll be something to do. But I figure I got these both the past couple days, and I'm about to go on a trip to Portugal, and I'm not going to be able to get into these. So I was like, you know what, let me just do a fresh crack review, kind of see how they are right away. And then I'm sure they'll be in my Whiskey Cigar Club at the end of the month. So there'll be another review on them then. And then they'll probably go into more videos in the future, like the Heaven Hill 19 and the Batch 4, Batch 5. Man, stuttering a lot today. So that's what we're getting into today. But first, I got two things. One, a lot of you guys already know that I did a couple videos with Bourbon Group. They posted two out of the 4 supposed videos that we recorded that night. So I'll definitely put those in the description. But if you ever want to see the collab videos, if you just click on my actual home screen, the collab videos are there like in the second row or wherever. Definitely check those out, because especially the Wild Turkey versus Wild Turkey 70 versus Wild Turkey 8-year video, that was pretty fun. And I think the next couple videos that they're going to drop are going to be even more fun. Because one's going to be like the Gold Foil versus Russell's 13, which a lot of you guys have been asking for. I'm like, well, technically I already did that. So definitely go check out Bourbon and check out the videos that we did together. And second, we got a giveaway to do today. And this is a giveaway everyone's excited about. There's a lot of entries in this. This is for the best of the year so far, the one with the Gold Foil and Russell's 13. And the winner, Only One Barrel. Congratulations. Send me an email. And it was 1 ounce samples of those. And my plan is to get all the samples out that I still need to do before I leave on my trip. Did I pour these backwards? All right, take 2. I'm sure I'm gonna edit all that out. So I had the glasses mixed, and so I already kind of did the nose on B, but I still have to do the A. What happened was I was looking at the glasses. I'm like, why is so I had them this way, right? So I had this one looks much darker than the other one. I'm like, why does the 22-year-old look lighter than the 10-year? Because I poured them, but not my wife today. So I confused myself. So this is what happens when you don't use A and B glasses. But so what we're gonna do today, the copper and cast glass is A, and that's the Heaven Hill 22, which I haven't nosed too much. I quickly nosed it, and I realized this is wrong. In the SOB golf outing glass is the A. Smith Bowman. That's batch 5. These are both from 2026. The proof is, well, the ABV on the Heaven Hill 22 is 64.6%, so it's about 10 proof less than the A. Smith Bowman at 68.8%. The A. Smith Bowman is $100. The Heaven Hill 22 is $320 MSRP. So those are MSRP prices. I traded for them, so I never had the opportunity to buy them MSRP. I have seen the Heaven Hill 22 a couple times in like lottery rooms. I was never fortunate to win one. The A. Smith Bowman I feel like is even harder to get because it's basically distillery only. I only got it through the trade. So let's get into the nose on A. All right, unless B's nose got better, that's going to be the winner for the nose. So on the nose, oak, peanut, very oaky. Obviously for 22-year, it makes sense that it's going to be oak forward. Peanut, this is when I realized that I was put in the wrong glasses. When I nosed it right away after doing the nose on A, it was very oaky and peanut forward. I'm like, that's not right. So that's how I figured it out. So oak, peanut, sweet, char, rich, slate red fruit. Overall, very, very good nose. Let me just double check B to see maybe it opened up a little bit, because it was proofy on the nose. Another indicator I should have figured out right away. It's a step down from A for sure. Oak, chocolate, sweet, red fruit, a dusty oak, a slight funkiness. It's lighter overall. It's not as rich as the nose on A. And at least the first time I was going through, it was proofy. It was like singeing the nostrils.
Stings the nostrils in a good way.
It's not so bad now that I'm kind of used to it. Brown sugar, molasses sweetness, like a dark sweetness. It's getting better. Again, this is usually why I don't do fresh crack reviews, because I like the air in the bourbons, whiskeys. Okay, the nose is stepping up. Some more vanilla on the 22, but very oak forward, peanut forward. Okay, good noses, but definitely I'll give the nose to the Heaven Hill 22. It's just a richer experience. So let's go to the palate. Is this too oaky? It's pushing it up. It's pushing up that oak level for me. And I like oak. Oak, red fruit, peanut, proof, which I think the proof will kind of go away after a couple sips. Rich vanilla. On the finish, oak, peanut, vanilla, marshmallow. A lot of the similar notes from the nose all the way to the finish. It is oak forward. So I was kind of like debating between if it was like a bitter oak almost a little bit, or maybe a permanent black marker note. We'll see if I pick up any kind of off-putting notes on the second, third sip. Overall, still very decent, but I think it might be just a little bit too oaky for me. We'll see. Let's go second sip. It's more of the same. It is good though, man. So the red fruit was more pronounced this time. Very good. Still proofy. Still a nice little kick there, which, you know, it's 120 something proof, 28. That's up there. It drinks that for sure. No off-putting notes. Like I was kind of saying after the first sip, trying to see if I was picking up anything bad or not, but good. It is good. Is it 320 good? We'll have to compare this to more stuff, more giveaways for everybody. We'll have to see. I'll have to put this against like other really high age statements, just kind of see if it's an oak or whatever. So third sip, I did it. I wrote slight permanent black marker note. I was getting a little bit again this time. Still overall very, very good. Again, everyone's saying that this is one of the top 3 best whiskeys of the year, bourbons of the year. One of the things I'm definitely going to be comparing this to is the gold foil. And the gold foil is probably better, but without comparing it side by side, I don't know that for sure. We'll see. So let's go to the A. Smith Bowman Cash Strength Batch 5. I mean, it's 2 different experiences here. The Bowman is lighter, sweeter, vanilla, woody. It's not that oak. Like when you get off a 22-year-old oak bomb, a 10-year-old almost drinks young. On the finish, spicy wood, sweet, dark fruit, vanilla. The Heaven Hill 22 is just a richer experience, which, you know, it's more than triple the price, so it should be. It's also more than double the age. But I am expecting more out of the Bowman, so it's a little sad that it's not doing so well, but let's go with second sip. All right, the second sip coming off itself, significantly better than the first sip. More dark fruit on the palate, which is kind of leaning towards the thing I loved about the A. Smith Bowman Batch 4 last year, was that purple Jolly Rancher note. It was one of my favorite notes when I get it. And I usually get that on Buffalo Trace products, which Bowman uses their bourbon. Good. I don't know if I said the oak also on the palate was better this time. It's not coming off as youthful. Off itself, it's coming off a lot better. So let's go see how third sip does. I was just about to say how it almost drinks less proofy than the Heaven Hill 22, but a lot of the proof is on the tongue on the finish. It really builds up on the finish. Overall, every sip got better, just tastier. I think just coming off the Heaven Hill 22, that age, that oak, made it seem like that this is a younger whiskey, because that's 22-year-old bourbon is not a very common thing. So I do like this. Let's try some water and AB these. All right, took 2 sips after water. It's right on the cusp. I would love the blindness versus last year. It almost gives me that purple Jolly Rancher note. Like it popped up real quick just to say hi. But Not enough for me to even write down. I did write marshmallow on the finish. Overall, very good. We'll see about A-Bing these. Let me drink some water and drink the Heaven Hill 22. I mean, right after water, it's so peanut forward. But that was the first sip, and I don't count those. I feel like it does drink proofier than the Bowman. It drinks hot. Peanut, oaky, there's a nice sweetness on the palate. But man, right after water, I did not like it. But the second sip after water, and that's where I start evaluating it, it was really good. The reason I never trust that first sip, I just think there's maybe too much water residue like in the mouth, and I think it's impacting the whiskey too much. So I would do 2 sips, and the second sip is kind of what I go off of. Pretty good. All right, so let's A-B these. Try another sip of the Heaven Hill. Now I haven't seen, I can't actually remember if I've seen any reviews on the Heaven Hill 22. I'm sure I have. I watched so much WhiskeyTube, it all kind of blends together. But I'm gonna guess the Heaven Hill 22 is unanimously loved. I might be an outlier. I don't know if I love it. It is good. There's just a little bit something off for me. I think it might be the oak. I'm not even joking, because I love oak, but something here is just not hitting me right today. It could be a fresh crack, so I don't do fresh cracks, but let's go to the Bowman. Poor Bowman. Every time it comes out the Heaven Hill 22, it just gets punched in the face. I would say the Heaven Hill 22 against the Bowman is better, but I wonder how they would do in other matchups. Like the Bowman, as soon as I take a second sip of it, is significantly better because it's coming off itself. Let's go back to Heaven Hill 22. Yeah, the Heaven Hill 22, like going back and forth, drinks hotter. Like significantly hotter. Makes no sense. But I have written down some scores. I actually brought down the Heaven Hill 22 a little bit just because it drinks too proofy. The Bowman is 10 proof points higher and doesn't drink nearly as hot as the Heaven Hill 22. But I still do like the Heaven Hill 22 better than the Bowman. So I'll score the Heaven Hill 22 on the Fresh Crack review a 4 and the Bowman a 3.9. You'll see more reviews of both these bottles soon because I'll definitely put both these in my Whiskey Cigar Club, let these guys try it, get a more of a group score, another score from me, and then I'll do a couple more videos, I'm sure, in what month are we? August, probably September, because we do giveaways here. And speaking of giveaways, let's do a giveaway. We'll do 1 ounce samples because these bottles are crazy bottles. And it was very difficult to get. So we'll do 1 ounce samples, these 2. So if you want a 1 ounce sample of both of these, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment with new B26 for new Bourbon 26. So NEWB26, all one word. We already gave all scores and everything like that. Again, go check out Bourbonado. There's already, as you see this, as I'm recording this anyways, there's already 2 videos posted of me with them. And I know there's 2 more coming. So definitely go check it out. There'll be the links in the description. Go support them too. Subscribe and go comment on those videos as well. So obviously if you've had either of these 2, I'm going to guess a lot more people have had the Heaven Hill 22 over the Bowman. What are your thoughts on it? Was it oaky to you? Was it proofy to you? I know a lot of you guys were talking up the Heaven Hill 22 after the Go Foil video. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people saying you're nuts that this is delicious. And it could just be a fresh crack thing. But today, a score of 4, it's still good. It is very rich. It's oak forward. I'm just trying to debate if that's just too oak forward, but it also drinks hotter for some reason. But, I'm going to go and enjoy these last couple sips. So don't do the stupid. And if you do, don't get caught. Bye.